Hi, my name is Adonijah. I'm 10 years old. I'll be speaking about when I broke my ankle. When I broke my ankle when I was 9 years old, the doctor said that I broke a bone and that another bone was growing. So my mom and my sister and my family prayed for me, and then God helped me, and now my ankle is okay.
Very good. So do you enjoy coming here to church?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And what do you learn when you come here?
I learn about Jesus and how he saved us and died on the cross for our sins.
And do you find coming to church and learning the lessons every Sunday helps you with your weekly activities and with being at school in the week?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you.
My name is Azaria, and I'm 11 years old, and this is the story of how God healed me. One day, my parents told me that when I was born, my neck was twisted, and at that time, we were living in the Virgin Islands on St. Croix. And that day, my parents flew me to Georgia, and they were praying that the surgery would go well so I would be healed, and God made the surgery go well, and I was healed. My grandma, when we flew back to St. Croix, my grandma, she was praying for me, and she was happy that my neck was finally fixed, and then after that day, my neck is all healed and I don't have any problems no more. And that is the story how God healed me.
Hi, my name is Leviah Thomas, and I'm 8 years old. When I was in second grade, the counselor of my school came over to my classroom to talk about fears. When it was the time we had to talk to our fears in the mirror, I came up and I was saying to my reflection to stop being afraid of going down steps. And then when I came down the steps, it was like I felt like I was going down the original steps. I felt like that because God was strengthening me to go down those steps. And probably next time you can conquer your fears like God strengthened you.
Hello, my name is Matthias, and I am 12 years old. I am here to tell a story of how God helped my family. Once I was praying so that my mom would be pregnant to have a baby, and a week later it happened. And it all happened, and we had a baby boy. Some were expecting a girl and some were expecting a boy, but it actually was a boy. And my mom took some time in the hospital. We had a few days seeing her, and it took a long time to see the baby. And soon, when my mom and the baby were ready to get out of the hospital, they came home. And we were having a great time when having another child in the family, having a great time being happy. God always helps us and makes it better for us to take care of a child. We've been experiencing many things when taking care of someone, and God has helped us many times, and He will always be there for us when we need Him, such as when we wish for something as good as having another brother.
My name is Nathalia, and I am 10 years old. This is the story of how this is the story of my little brother, how he got sick and had to go to the hospital. He was 4 years old, I think, and he had some sickness in his stomach, and my parents had to take him to the hospital. People were taking care of him in the hospital. One of my parents had to stay with him. My mom had to stay with him, and my dad and us had to stay in the house. The next day, we came to visit him, and one of our family members came with us, our cousins, to the hospital to meet my little brother Henry. he was doing fine. He was normal as usual. I think he had to stay there for about 4 days in the hospital. And my father and the rest of us had to pray for him, and we visited him about 2 days later after, and about the 5th day, the doctors told my parents about him, and he was doing fine now, so God really did help us with our Henry in the hospital, and we thank God for helping Henry, and it was a miracle, a marvelous day for us.
Hello, my name is Adana Thomas, and I am 12 years old. I'm here to tell you about the story when I took a focus exam in 5th grade. In 5th grade, I was doing really well. Great, actually. I was in gifted language arts, and I had A's in math and science and language arts. But so they took me to focus testing. The focused exams were really hard, and I asked God to help me with them. I ended up doing really good and got into focus. Now I am in 7th grade, and I am in gifted accelerated everything.
Hi, my name's Caleb. I'm 6. This is the story how God helped our family. One day we found a house. It was a really nice house, but somebody else bought it. So we were looking all over and looking all over and over and over. And we found another one, but they bought 2, so we're looking on for another one, and we can't find it. So we prayed and prayed. No.
So we're still praying.
Yep, we're still looking, and I think we found this house already. We're thinking we're gonna buy it. So.
Praying.
Mhm.
Say the word. So we're praying.
We were praying, and God just gave us a little house.